Good afternoon, this is Jason Scott, and this is your look at your national and regional forecast for this upcoming Independence Day, July 4th. Taking a look at the Northeast, looks like scattered showers and thunderstorms and a few possible severe weather will target this region in the mid part of the week. Strong gusty winds and downpours will accompany some of the storms. Breezy conditions are likely over the eastern part of the Great Lakes and southeast Massachusetts. Temperatures will range from average to 10 degrees above average over this region. Lows will range from the 60s and 70s, but 50s in much of Maine and northern New Hampshire. Highs will range from the 70s in Maine to the 80s and 90s across the mid-Atlantic region. The region will be mostly dry on Thursday with highs approaching 100 degrees over the central part of Maryland and south central Virginia. Over the southern part of the U.S., looks like scattered thunderstorms will develop from the Mississippi River across the southwest part of Texas on Wednesday. A few thunderstorms could briefly cause some severe weather over the southeast with strong gusty winds and some small hail. Breezy conditions will continue over the southern plains and South Texas. Temperatures will vary from average to 10 degrees above average. Lows will be in the 70s, except a few 60s in the Appalachians, and near 80 degrees in the southernmost part of Florida. Highs will range from the 90s to 101 degrees, except 80s in the Appalachians, Outer Banks, and the Keys. The setup will be similar on Thursday. In the Midwest, it looks like the 4th of July will be dry and for much of the region. Scattered thunderstorms, a few severe, will target North Dakota and northern Minnesota. Meanwhile, a few thunderstorms will develop across the southern Great Lakes and Ohio Valley. Breezy conditions will extend from the plains to the southern Great Lakes. Temperatures will be very hot with 5 degrees to 15 degrees above average. Lows will be in the 70s and only upper 50s and 60s near the Canadian border, and 80 degrees over the St. Louis area. Highs will generally range from the 90s to 104 degrees, except 80s and a few upper 70s near the Canadian border. While thunderstorms will linger in the Ohio Valley on Thursday, thunderstorms, some severe, will be ongoing and developing from South Dakota and Nebraska to the western part of Great Lakes. Over the western part of the U.S., it looks like the midweek will be dry for the most part. The exception will be a few scattered showers and thunderstorms, some with strong gusty winds and parts of Arizona, New Mexico, and Colorado. The best chance of brief downpours will be near the Mexican border. A few thunderstorms will extend into Wyoming, Utah, southern Nevada, and southeast California. Breezy conditions will mainly be confined over Nevada and northern Montana. With a developing monsoon, temperatures will be below average in the desert southwest. Lows will range from the 40s and 50s in the north to the 80s in the desert. Highs will range from between 60 and 74 degrees along the coast, between 81 and 100 degrees in the high plains, and between 86 and 113 degrees in the desert southwest. Stray to scattered thunderstorms are expected over the eastern part of Nevada and southeast California to Wyoming, Colorado, New Mexico on Thursday. A few downpours and strong gusty winds will target the Four Corners states and Wyoming. So that's a look at your national and regional forecasts right here on Weather Central and Extreme Storm Central and Cyclone Warning Center. Thanks for joining us. Have a great afternoon.